Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to do the basic bind off. And to do this, okay, I've got my finished project here, and you take the yarn that's still hooked and you E-wrap the first two pegs. And you knit those off. Try and hold this so that you can get a good view of this. So the bottom over the top, bottom over the top. This is what gets a little tricky. Okay, that second peg you just did, take it off and put it on that first peg. And then knit the bottom over the top. Then you take the first peg, put it on the second, and you keep that pattern up. Okay, that first one's already been knitted, so you just do the second peg from now on. You take the bottom over the top, and then you take the second peg, put on what is now the first peg, and knit over, and then move the peg up. And then you knit your second, bottom over the top. You take the peg off, put it back on the first, bottom over the top, and move it back. And I'll just keep doing this in case you're having any trouble seeing. I do have a finished product with this stitch used, well, this bind off, cast off, whatever you want to use, whatever you want to call it. And the book I learned, it referred to it as a basic bind off. But one problem I am finding is a lot of stitches they refer to by different names in different books, so that can be very, very frustrating. Like, for example, if you see something that is referred to as the reverse stockinette stitch, something else is going to call that a purl stitch. The E-wrap, which is what I'm doing, some books refer to it as, I've seen it referred to as the E-wrap knit stitch. I've seen other books refer to it just as the knit stitch. And it can be very frustrating, so you do want to make sure whenever you are using a book and reading a pattern to actually go through at the beginning of the book and kind of read over how they explain to do the pattern. There we go. How they explain to do all the stitches, just so you know you are doing the correct stitch. Alright, and I'm actually going to stop there. I think that's enough of this to show you. This project is actually done inside out on the loom. So this is it when it was done. And as you can see, if I can get it on the camera, for the hand warmer, the basic bind off is a good one because it's pretty tight. And then that way when you, if I can get this in, there we go. It's actually a pretty tight stitch. With stuff like this, I have problems with the cast off wanting to like bulge out. This one doesn't. As you can see, it was very nice. I mean, this is a garter stitch at the end, but as you can see, it's a very nice cast off. And then when you wear it on your arm, it hugs it very tightly so that it doesn't slide down. Alright, I hope that was a help. If you do have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask, and thank you for watching.